Alright, so in today's video, I will be doing my daughter's nails. She wanted some fall/Halloween nails, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm starting out by just using my buffing pad that's 100 grit to roughen up her nails a little bit. This is what they look like. They're a little rough because she peeled the last ones off and my nails look awful, so mine will be a different video. Anyway, here I am just fitting her nails. She finally is letting me do a little bit longer nails because of somebody on YouTube that she likes. So we're using the Gel X Chloe Appraise Short Almond, I believe. So here I'm just filing them to make them fit her nail bed shape a little bit better. And I'm filing some of the top that gets close to the cuticle where I can't get in there as good once they're on. It's a little bit easier, I've noticed, to file them down when they're off the hand than when they're on the hand, just because she doesn't like when I use the drill. So I figure I'll just roughen them up a little bit before I apply them onto her hand. Like I've said before, you would rather have them be too big and make them fit your nail than be too small and end up just popping off. This is probably the fastest set that I've ever done on her. Usually it takes me like an hour and a half or so, and this one probably took me about an hour. So I was pretty proud of myself. So next we take our pH bonder, that's the dehydrator, just apply that to all of the nails. It's very similar to a rubbing alcohol type thing that just helps get some of the oils off the nails. Then we take our primer, again, thin coat of that onto the nails to help remove everything off the nails so the gel will stick to them better. You don't have to be super precise when you do this. Next, we take the Extend gel. Also, all of this is going to be by Appraise in the beginning, then I go to a different brand. I just apply a thin coat of that onto her natural nail to help the gel tip adhere to her nail. Then you cook that for 30 seconds. Make sure it cures all the way. Then you just put a thin coat of the Extend gel with a, I guess you could call it like a button. I've said glob before, but that doesn't sound right. So we'll say button of the gel. Then you flash cure it for 5 to 10 seconds. She likes to help me with this process. It makes it a lot easier for me. Then you just go through that and do that on every single nail and apply it at like a 45-degree angle to make sure you get all of the air bubbles and you get a good seal with the natural nail and the gel tip. And then you just flash cure it after. She's such a good helper. These ones were a lot easier because they were longer. So here I just go over the tops of all of the nails and rough them up. These ones have little nubs at the end that needed to be filed down as well, so I shaved those off too. But just gently rough up the nails so that the foundation gel will adhere to it a little bit better so that the gel polish doesn't peel up. I am really enjoying the Appraise Gel X nail kit. I think it has everything you need and it's really easy to use and it's pretty reasonable as far as price goes. This is not a sponsored video, but it could be. It could be. Appraise, shout out to you guys. I'm waiting for you. Next, I just take a brush and get all of the extra dust off her hands so that they're all clean and look great. Next, I take the Beetles Foundation Base Gel and just apply a really thin coat to all of her nail tops so that the gel color will adhere better her nail tip. I try to get it as close to the cuticle and the edges as possible because she is a very picky client. So if it's not perfect, she doesn't want it. Period. And if you like these videos, guys, make sure you like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below what we should do for our next set of fall nails, because we all know 'tis the season is coming up. So fall nails, Christmas nails. If you guys have any tips or tricks that you like to do, drop them in the comments down below. We're on our road to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. We need all the help we can get. All right, so this next stuff that I got I got it on Amazon. It's a very good pink color for French tips. I don't know the exact color, but I will do my best to find it in my orders and link it down below. But I think that this color works really well, even if you just use one coat of it. It's a good back color for the pink on French tips. It doesn't chip either, which is really nice. So I've gotten another color in it, but we don't use that one today. I put this on all of her nails because we did a French tip and then we also just did like little designs on the other nails that weren't French tips, and this is just a nice neutral background color. It's not too pink. Plus it works really well with these tinted nail tips by Appraise. Don't look at my nails. They were rough in this video, but they got there, so that'll be probably the next video. All right, this is another brand that I got on Amazon. It's not focusing very well, but I really like the colors. They have a lot of pigment, so they seem to work really well. You only have to do 1 to 2 layers. So we just go in with the French tip. I've tried a couple different ways. I go in with the brush first and coat most of the nail, and then I take a really thin, longer brush, detail brush I guess you would call it, and I kind of just move her finger to where I want the brush to go over. That seems to be a little bit easier for me. I don't have the most steady hands, so this method works well for me, I have found, because like I said, my client there is very particular about her nails. Next, we take the Beetles, just in the white shade. I like their brand as well. So same thing, I just take the normal nail polish and then I take a thin nail polish brush. I go in with the Beetles fine tip brush. I bought a pack of those ones and I really like them. They work really well. So that's kind of where we're at. We're gonna do one hand in orange, the other hand's gonna be white. Again, I just take the detail brush and go and move her hand to where I want the brush to go. I did do 2 coats of this color. I think I actually did 2 coats of both colors. So I did French tips on pinky, ring finger, and index finger. And then the other fingers, we did little fall Halloween designs. I think they actually turned out pretty darn good, if I do say so myself, considering I'm not a professional, but this client acts like I am. So, you know, we gotta deliver. We have to deliver. She's my highest paying client. Like I said, with this brand, it seems like you only need 2 coats, which is really nice. But it's a really good Halloween color orange, so that was good. Same with the Beatles brand. Beatles brand is really good, but I just figured I would give that other brand a try. So here we are. So I did a little pumpkin on her middle finger, and then my camera died. It didn't die, it just stopped recording because it was too hot. And then I did little ghosts on her other hand. I think they turned out really adorable, if I do say so myself. The client was happy, I was happy. I think my pumpkins turned out really good too. I wish I got that on camera, but alas. She wanted it that way, so we did it that way. So yeah, make sure you like this video, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.